everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Yvonne and this is my boyfriend John. So back in 2018, we both left our full-time jobs to travel for about a year.
So we decided to vlog our journey just to document all of our experiences, but we were obviously very nervous as it was our first time taking out a camera. So we thought that we'd just sit down with you guys and kind of like talk you through and watch the video with you. Just to have like a little bit more of a background of what's going on.
Yeah, so we're gonna sip through our coffee, talk about what's going on in the videos, and so maybe grab yourself a cup and enjoy with us. We're officially saving. We try to see how much water bottle costs. It's $6. So this cake candy. We think we have the whole aisle to ourselves.
16 hours.
So we keep looking to the front to see if anybody else comes, but I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, all passengers are now on board. All passengers, please take your assigned seats and your seatbelts fastened. We're just finishing up our loading. Once that's done, we shall be closing all doors and we shall be on our way.
Our flight to Sydney was a total of 28 hours travel time with a layover in Manila, Philippines. We flew with Philippine Airlines and we had a great experience with them. They had amazing service, the food was delicious, and they had really good entertainment system. Their tickets are also pretty affordable.
So as we landed in the Philippines, I felt pretty emotional. Even though we were only there for a 30-minute layover, it was my first time being back in the Philippines since I left, and that was about 15 years ago. So I got teary-eyed for a bit there, but I was happy that John was there with me.
So we landed at Sydney around 10 o'clock in the evening and got into a cab to our hotel, which was Felix Hotel. It was really close to the airport and it was a very affordable hotel as well.
So I haven't seen my aunt and my cousin in Australia in 18 years. The first time I met them was back when they visited the Philippines and we were younger then. But we kept in touch since then, so this trip was a big deal for all of us. But now, both of my cousins have their families of their own. They both have amazing husbands, Johnny and Bart. And of course, their cute little girls, Ellie and Autumn, which we met all of them during this trip. So we're so grateful for my aunts. We call her Tita Jean for inviting us in and welcoming us into her home while we were there in Sydney. So after meeting everyone during our first day, they asked us what we would like for dinner. So we said, anything Australian, of course. And they said, okay, we'll have pies. And we're like, okay, pizzas.
Pizza pie.
And they said no. So they explained to us what Australian pies are.
So meat pies are basically what we would consider like a chicken pot pie, but in Australia it is filled with like minced meat and you could get certain toppings on it like peas with like gravy, or you could just put ketchup on it. And the one that we got is one of each actually, and it was actually really good.
Yeah.
So So after a couple of days of getting acquainted with the family and kind of settling in, we decided to hop on a train to the center of Sydney to go do some sightseeing. But first I had to actually go get a haircut. So we went to this place called Culture Kings. After the haircut, we grabbed some fish and chips and then walked to the Circular Quay, where it's the main area where you could see the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. And that was like our first like wow moment, like how far we are.
Yeah, the Opera House is actually in front of us.
Yeah.
It's beautiful as well in person. Walking around the Opera House, we actually came across this park. It's kind of like their version of Central Park. It's a massive greenery space with beautiful trees, and you could just walk around and go for a run, bike, picnic.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful day when we went, so we just lounged around.
Yeah.
We've been here for a couple days. We've already gone to the Sydney Opera House.
We went to the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Yep.
We witnessed actually one of the worst storms in a century here as well.
The first day we were here, we were stuck inside.
Today we're actually heading to the Botanical Gardens.
Hi, good, how are you? Thank you.
Alright, so we're actually here in Auburn Botanical Gardens, and supposedly there are going to be some kangaroos.
Yeah, can't wait. So far there's a lot of birds.
Yeah, a lot of birds.
Really loud birds.
I'll show you this little pond, how teal the water is. It's crazy. Look at this. I've never seen this water. So teal. Some loud birds in Australia. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where the kangaroos are?
We're looking for kangaroos. Do you know where it is?
Thank
Cool,
you.
thanks.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
yeah,
there's...
I think we found it. That looks like a kangaroo.
We found them. Chillin', bro? You chillin'? Y'all chillin'?
So the ones that we're looking at right now are actually wallabies, and the ones that a lot of people are used to are considered like the eastern gray kangaroo, and those are like the larger, more muscular looking ones.
Mm-hmm. This was our first time seeing a kangaroo.
Oh, I was about to say, you couldn't tell.
That was freaky. Ew, it just pooped.
Kangaroo?
Yeah, that one. It was pooping. That one too. They're pooping. Yo, it's about to open up. Open up. Open up. How do you make a peacock open up their thing? Good job. Good job.
It's working, I'm told you.
Yes. Everything.
I'm gonna get this out there.
You're doing everything you can to make him open up. Good job. Nope, it's not working.
Whatever, it was worth a try.
You gotta do more than
First
that.
one.
Get her a drink or something. let's move on. So one of the things to do in Sydney, believe it or not, is to have seafood. And my cousins were so kind and brought us to Sydney Fish Market.
So Sydney Fish Market is actually one of the largest markets in Sydney. And what you do is you just go there, you find a seat, and you go to different vendors and just choose what you'd like. And if you want, you could also choose raw fish and have them cook it for you right on the spot.
Yeah, so we really enjoy that, especially because we love seafood.
After we ate, we decided to walk the Sydney Harbour Bridge to go to Luna Park, which was right over it, and it was a pretty windy day.
And this was the moment I realized wearing a flowy dress was not a great idea.
After walking the bridge, we decided to get some gelato and then walk to Luna Park.
So coincidentally enough, I have a friend, Tatiana, who moved to Australia about a month and a half before we got there, and she invited us in to spend a weekend with her at Palm Beach, which is this beautiful bay area. So we enjoyed our time at the beach, getting some sun, and we had this fantastic dinner at Jonah's restaurant that overlooks the sea. So we enjoyed a nice dinner during the sunset there.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for future videos. We would also like to take this time to bring some awareness to the current situation that is happening in Australia. We were fortunate enough to visit this beautiful country and see some of its amazing wildlife creatures. So what we've gone ahead and done is post a link in the description where you could donate. We hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Bye!